morning, everybody. Welcome to this edition of the Shipping Show. I need a strong cup of coffee today because I have a lot to ship. I have about 25 items, actually about 30 because some are multiples, and that's it. So I'm Danna Crawford, the Power Selling Mom. Thanks for joining me. Let's start shipping. One thing I wanted to mention is you can ask your mail carrier or go to the post office for one of these tubs, where I have several of them, and it makes it a little easier to carry your packages back and forth. Or what I do is I fill it up and I put them out on my bench for my mail carrier to pick up. So just wanted to make that suggestion. Okay, the first item I sold, I had up for auction. This is a Star Trek coffee mug, and I had it up for an auction at $24.50, and it closed at $31, and they paid for shipping. So let's see where it's going. Okay, shipping was $6.98, and it's going to Marysville, Ohio. Okay, and I love these boxes. Again, this is the 6x7x7. You can order these free from USPS.com. Okay, next I've got this top that I bought in Jacksonville, Florida. It's a Calvin Klein. It's new with tags, and I bought it at an outlet store. You can see the asking price was $69.50 retail. Anyhow, I sold it for $32, and let's see where it's going. And I know I think I got it free actually, because it was one of those sales where buy one get two free. There's this amazing store up in Jacksonville that you can source products from, and I like to go up there every once in a while and look for stuff. So I'll have to look for the name of it. Shipping was $3.18, and I actually sold that top for $34 to be exact. I love these bags. When I put the label on them, I always put it in the front, or I guess you'd call it the back of the bag, so that people will see how to open it, so they can recycle it and reuse it. I started to do some liquidation of my inventory, and this was one of them. This is a Starbucks little mug, espresso mug, and I put it on a penny auction, and it sold for $3 plus shipping. So I have more of these in my store if you want some. First I wrapped the big bubbles around this, and first I put it in a plastic bag, and then I wrapped the big bubbles around this. So I should be able to put this in a small envelope. Okay, shipping was $3.05. It's going to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Okay, next I sold two of these air buttons. They sold for $19.99. They go in garbage disposal or in a hot tub in a spa, and two different people bought them. So let's see where they're going. Okay, shipping was $2.66 first class. One is going to Hammond, Indiana, and the other one is going to Sacramento, California. In my handy little bags. Okay, this is called Sergeant Rex and Matt, the Runaway. It's a Runaway teddy bear. This is from the Boyd's Bear collection, which is worthless. Sorry, Boyd's Bears, but I had this up on eBay for about a year, and you know me, I hate inventory. So it came in this box. I put it up for an auction for a penny with $8 shipping, and somebody won it for a penny. So I call that shipping with a smile because we still treat it 100% like we would a $100 item. And let's see where it's going. Okay, I put this in a priority mail shoe box. Shipping was $6.98, and it's going to Anderson, Indiana. I should also point out that I cut the box down so you can see it's not as tall as a regular shirt box, so I made it a little bit shorter to give it more support. Okay, this is a Wonder Woman figurine, and it's by this company. Very cool. This is a factory sealed box, and it sold for $68 with free shipping. And I usually ship these, I've sold a lot of these, and I usually ship these in the shirt, or I don't know why I keep saying shirt, in the shoe box. It fits in there perfectly. Okay, the bad news is I'm out of those boxes. Can't believe I let that happen. So I'm gonna have to call and order more. So I did find this box in my garage, and unfortunately it doesn't have a lid. So it fits in here great though. So now I'm just gonna make a lid with a priority mail, not a flat rate, but a priority mail box. I'll make a lid. And okay, shipping was $7.62, and it's going to Murraysville, Pennsylvania, to its new home. And I just took another priority mail box and folded it over, and it was not flat rate, by the way, but it was a priority mail box, and it's ready to go. Okay, next we have a Poison Ivy Mattel Barbie doll. These don't sell real well. So I put it on an auction, and it sold for $19.25 with free shipping. So I did free shipping on this auction. Every once in a while, I don't usually put free shipping on auctions, but when they have even lower expectations of selling, I increase the odds a little bit and do free shipping. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but it's okay because at the end of the day, we look at the grand total, not the individual. All right, let's see where something I discovered. Out of curiosity, I realized this was global shipping. So it's going to Italy. So I went in and looked at the bidding history, and someone from California was the highest bidder in America, which means, and their highest bid was like 14 something, which means it would have cost me more to send it to California than it's going to cost me to send this to Kentucky. So, which is going to then go to Italy. Pretty cool. So it's just something to think about, how much global shipping can help bring your, especially auction sales, up, and make it more desirable throughout the 60+ countries that it'll show up in. Yeah, I've decided to use this large priority mail. This is a large shirt box. It's by weight, not flat rate. So it's a little bit short inside. So what I do is I cut it down so that I can fold the flaps in to keep the item secure and snug. Just wanted to point that out. Shipping was $7.91. It would have been less, but I went 1 pound 5 ounces, so I went over, but that's okay. It is still good. And it's going to Kentucky, and then it's going to Italy, to its new home. Awesome. Okay, these are 6 silver plate bread and butter copper plates, and these have been on there too long. Someone made an offer at $24 and I accepted it. Okay, this weighed in at over 1 pound, so I decided to put it in a flat rate for $6.35. It was cheaper. And I bubble wrapped them and then wrapped cardboard around them and then slid them in the priority mail envelope. So that's good. Okay, I had this on auction with an opening bid of $48.10, I think. And it sold for $53, and this is a Camoys of London pipe from Christmas 1979. That's the year I graduated from high school, 100 years ago. So it's very old, and it comes with this little case, and it's very cool. I have one more from this collector. All right, let's see where it's going. Okay, shipping was $4.36 first class, insured, to Santa Rosa, California. And again, I used the trusty bags that I like from eBay. Okay, Batgirl I had on auction starting at 99 cents, and she sold for $24.39. So it's funny, these Barbies don't really sell that well. There's not a big demand for them. And I did not do free shipping on this one, so I believe they paid $8 shipping. So let's see where she's going. I wanted to show you, this is the size box that I'm going to use. And it's actually called, so that we get this right, 12 3/7 by 3 by 15.25. And it's a flat rate box, or you could just, when you order them, just ask for a large, I'm sorry, not flat rate, a large priority mail shirt box. And that's what they are. So when it's put together, it looks like this. And then this is what I'm using to ship those type of Barbie dolls in. Okay, this one's going to Minerva, Ohio, and shipping was $7.91. I actually charged $12 shipping on this one. So the good news is, as I mentioned earlier about the grand total at the end of the week or the end of the day or the end of the month is what you want to look at, because it's items like this that make up for the loss on other items. So it all comes out in the wash, and as long as I keep coming out ahead, I'm happy. So that's the great thing about this type of shipping. Okay, these are some old junky trays, and I put them on a penny auction, and they closed at $1.04 with $18 shipping. So they're die cast, or they're cast iron. And they're old, but I don't think they're that old. It could be, but they need to be power washed. Power wash works great to get the rust off things like this. And then there's a little coal car. So happy to get rid of them. Let's see where they're going. So this is what the screen looks like when you want to compare shipping prices. So it's going to Virginia, and I charged $18 shipping, thinking that I may have to put it in a flat rate box, which as you can see is $17.10. Now I can probably get these in a regional A box, so it'll only be $7.40. If I use my own box or a different priority mail box, it's going to be $8. And I just sold something, $189. Okay, there we go. Somebody just paid too. Wow. Okay, so we see it's $8.43. So when you put in the dimensions, and then anyhow, I'm gonna go with the regional A because it's only gonna be $7.40. At my workshops, I always tell everyone to order these boxes, because you want to have them ahead of time, because you never know until you pull up that compare rates to see which going to be your best price. So if you don't have any of these on hand, then you can't use them. So go ahead and order some. Okay, again, shipping was $7.40, and it's a regional A box, and it's sturdy. I wrap them in bubble wrap, and it's going to Pulaski, Virginia. Old rusty train. Here's another pipe I listed at opening bid $24.99, free shipping, and it closed at $51. And again, this is a Camoys of London. Came with this little plaque. Christmas 1995. And it's a nice pipe. All right, let's see where it's going. I wanted to mention, I researched these big time on WorthPoint, and WorthPoint was the only place that had the best descriptions, because of course the history on WorthPoint goes back 15 years, so I was able to identify that, and then also give the pipe the proper name. There's all types of names that you can give these things, and it's also on the grain of the wood. There's a lot of details you can look for. So if you type in researchisking.com, you can get a week of 7 free lookups on WorthPoint. So go try it. First class insured shipping was $5.36, going to Chino, California. Pipe has a new home. So I had it secure in the box inside, and so I decided to use this bag, and it was a better way to go. Okay, this is the top that I sold for $189, and it's by Kadam Sassoon, and it's this wide. It's what they call leg and look. It's a leg and look style. If you go to powersellingmom.com and type in leg and look in the search bar, LAGENLOOK, you'll find my blog about it, and I show you all the name brands or the top, some of the top ones that sell. This is actually a vest. Leg and look means that it's like art to wear. Art to wear, that's another one. And it kind of just lays there. Anyways, it's $189, so that's a good thing. It's going to Hong Kong through the global shipping program. So let's get it ready to go. Oh, my first class insured was almost $8, so I decided to go, that's with, yeah, insurance. So I decided to go with flat rate envelope to Kentucky, and it was $6.35, and it's insured for $100, so I'm sure it'll be fine. It's going to Kentucky, and then they'll take care of it. Global shipping is awesome. You're protected if anything happens, so as long as it gets there. All right, okay, these next two items. I sold two of these Batman mini figurines. They're really not very valuable. So I put them both up on auction. One of them has issues. So one of them had a broken sleeve on Batman. So here's what they look like. Right here. So this Batman, I'll show you. He has a little broken spot on his cuff, and I've got the little piece in there so someone could glue it. I could have glued it, but I didn't think I should. So I just sold it as is, and the broken one sold for $13 auction, and the other one sold for $22. Not broken. So as I said, they're not real valuable. And then we'll and I also charged for shipping, so we'll see where they're going. Damaged one, I found this eBay box. This is the 8x8x8 eBay box. They're excellent. You can order these. I'll include a link for anybody that wants to order one. And then it's going to Orlando, and it was only how much was it? $6.89 to Orlando. So that's the damaged one. So let's see where the other one. The other one went to Orlando. Not sure I said that. This one's going to Kaleen, Texas, and it was $7.91. Now both of those, both Batmans, they paid $12 shipping. So we came out a little bit ahead on those. So that's cool. Okay, here we have a Schaeffer pen and pencil set. And I had these on auction, starting bid $24.99, and they sold at $41. So let's see where they're going. Wait till you see the other ones. See, I wrapped the big bubble wrap from bubblefast.com. That's where I buy my bubble wrap. And I wrapped it around there, and now I'm going to put it in this bag. Sunnyvale, California. First class shipping was $4.36. With insurance, so I did insure it. It's first class. Okay, I had this laying about, so I decided to try it. It's a replica. It's not an authentic antique or anything. It's cast iron. It's a piggy bank train. So I put it on auction for 99 cents, and it closed at $6.09. So let's see who's the lucky winner. Oh, and they paid for shipping. The weight on this was about 4 pounds. So if I would have put it in a box, it would have been 10 something. They paid $8 for shipping, so I put it in this, and it was $6.36. And it's going to, oh, I can't read it. Sorry, my eyes. Tuttle, Oklahoma, to its new home. I've also mentioned I double bubbled it, and then I wrapped cardboard around it, so it made like a funnel or a cylinder, and then I slid it in, put it in plastic, and then slid it in the flat rate envelope. If it fits, it ships. This is a Lucky Brand extra large top. I have a lot of these in my store. This is an extra large. It retailed for $38.50 and it sold for $10. So check out my store if you want to see more. Okay, shipping was $2.92 and it's going to Brooklyn, New York. This is Black Canary Barbie doll. I put her on auction for 99 cents and she sold for $51. So that's not too bad. Plus shipping. So let's, and you know I'm going to put her in the priority mail box. She's going to St. Cyr Shores, Michigan. Not sure where that is, but that's where it's going. Shipping was actually $7.91 and she paid $12 shipping. Okay. Wonder Woman Barbie, 99-cent auction, closed at $39 with $12 shipping. Okay, shipping was $7.91 and it's going to the Global Shipping Center in Kentucky and then it's going on to its new home in France. Cool, right? Here we have Wonder Girl in the DC Direct series, the Infinite Crisis. Sold for $10.50 and these weren't real big sellers, so we're happy it sold. It was small enough. I wrapped it in the double bubble. First I put it in plastic, then I wrapped it in the double bubble bag or wrap. And now I'll put it in a shipping bag. Paid $7 shipping and first class was only $3.18, so I was able to put it in one of these bags. These are great bags. Next we have 3 Schaeffer fountain pens. It's 3 in one package. And these were on auction starting at $24.99. And they sold for $129. So let's pack them up. And it's free shipping, I think. I'll have shipping was $6.35 and it's going to Encino, California. Now I could have added additional insurance to this for another 10 something. I decided not to because at $129 I'm covered for $100 automatically, being a top rated seller on eBay, so I just decided to go with that. This next item is a bundle from this Creative Memories, and it included all of these items that all have to do for scrapbookers, and it also came with this big box that has more scrapbooking stuff. And I put this on auction for 99 cents and it had, I forget, like 30 bids, but it closed at exactly $40 plus they pay shipping. So let's package it up. Okay, this is a big box, 8 pounds, going to Langley, Washington. Now they paid $18 shipping. So when I put it on for the postal service, it was going to be almost $40 to ship this. Langley, Washington is a far drive from Ocala, Florida. So I put it into FedEx and it's exactly $18. And that is Smart Post. Now, I don't have to take this to FedEx because it has a USPS tracking number on it. And my mail carrier will pick up FedEx boxes that have USPS tracking numbers on them. Not all post offices will do that, so you need to check with your carrier to make sure that they will do that. However, my husband is going to the FedEx office today, so I may send it with him. And Jimmy may be ready shortly. He has a really big item to ship, so we'll I have one more. I've saved the best for last, so here we go. This is my last one. This is Crisis. This is Batman when Supergirl died. So this, you have to know the story, but this is new in box. Box was open for investigation, but it's new. And it sold for $250, and it's global, and it's going to the UK. So let's box it. Shipping was $10.03, and again it's going to Kentucky and then on to the UK. And this was the last item that I had today. And one thing before Jimmy comes on, I wanted to mention, I made an error on the last shipping show segment. I shipped perfume first class, and I shouldn't have done that. So thanks to Warren, he corrected me on that in my selling tips group on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and then do a search for eBay selling tips, and you'll find the group. You're welcome to come join us and join in on the conversation. Warren pointed out that it can't, first class is not airmail. I mean, first class can be airmail. Perfume can only be shipped ground. So I should have shipped it parcel select. So to let you all know, if you're shipping perfume, don't ship it that way, do ship it parcel ground. Okay, glad we cleared that up. And I apologize for my mistake. And anytime you feel I've made a mistake, please leave a comment. Let me know. I'm not perfect. We all make mistakes, and I don't know everything. We all continue learning. That's a great thing about being an eBay seller and an entrepreneur. It's a never-ending journey to keep learning. So let's see what Jimmy has today. All right, Jim, what you got?
Good afternoon. I have car 19, Elliot Sadler, race car driver. His car. Okay. I've had it on there for God knows about 25 years maybe. Like about 18 months. And I just sold it for 50 bucks, $49.99. Plus they paid $8 for shipping. And it's going to South Carolina.
Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to wrap it up.
All right, and we discovered that this will fit best in this type of regional A box. So we're going to use that. I'm his coach.
Yeah, the shipping was $7.25, and it fit perfect in this box.
They can't see it.
It fits perfect in this box. It's a A. What's the right word?
Yeah, regional A.
Regional A, that's right.
Yep, and it's going to Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Manor.
Myrtle Manor. It's going to Myrtle Manor. So,
okay.
I get ready for the next one.
All right, the big one. This is the big sale. It was, what is it exactly?
It's a top panel for a Corvette.
Oh.
And it's a bluey tint, and it's brand new. It's going on a 2001 Corvette model. It's brand new. I asked for $10.95. I took $9.50. I pay for shipping, and apparently this big box with insurance going FedEx is only going to take 2 days, and it's $50 plus insurance. I can't believe it.
But we're gonna take it to the FedEx office, right? Or are you gonna print your label?
And this is the way they ship these things. See this here? This is solid, so it stops anything from hitting it. But I'll still put some more. I'll put some more bubble wrap down here to stop that, and then I'll tape it up and take it down.
Okay, so just to show you guys, here's the listing so you can see what it is exactly. It's a big big thing. Big panel, like a big shield. That's what it is. So
it's a top panel for the see-through on the top of your car. And the roof.
Oh, on the roof.
It's a roof panel.
The roof. Got it. Okay, so we're going to finish boxing this up, and then you're going to have to take it to FedEx. Is that what you're going to do? And he's going to take it to the FedEx office.
I am.
All right, so thank you, Jim. Wish you well.
Thank me.
Everybody, that's it for today's shipping show. Thanks for joining us. I'm Danna Crawford, and You can visit my eBay store at askdanna.com. Actually, I'll have all the links below, including Jimmy's store. I'm going to help him with this and help him load it in his car. All right, till next time. Say bye, Jim.
Goodbye, goodbye. And remember, if I don't see you through the week, I will definitely see you through the window.